I've always wanted to do ASMR videos with the horses, because literally everything you do with a horse is like ASMR, and everything is just all about sort of all the senses and the sounds and the smells and the feelings. It's just the most amazing ASMR experience dealing with horses. So I decided that I'm going to give Auroria a nice bath, because she's off out to a training session tomorrow. I've got this really, really lovely shampoo. It's got nothing nasty in it, no parabens, no sulfates, and it just smells amazing. And it brings the horses' coats up really well, and then makes their tails really soft and really nice. Good girl. Just need to put a little bit more water on her tail so that the shampoo can do its job. Working it really deep into the roots of her tail. It just smells amazing. It's just such a lovely smell. So relaxing. Grooming and washing and beautifying the ponies, making them all lovely and clean, and getting rid of all the loose hair and the loose skin and the dirt and the mud. When they work hard like Auroria does, they get really sweaty. So they getting rid of all the sweat, washing it all away, making it all clean and shiny again. It's really hard when you wash a horse to get really deep into the roots of their tail. It's almost like trying to wash a duck. The hair is quite greasy, so it's really difficult to get the water down into the roots of the tail and get the shampoo to do its magic deep in the tail. So I think we've got enough bubbles on there for the moment. I'm going to give that a rinse. Once I've rinsed her tail, I'm going to put a deep conditioning treatment on her tail, and then I'm going to leave that on like a mask while I wash the rest of her body. Just getting rid of all those bubbles. rinsing away all the dirt. Making sure we got all the shampoo out of the roots. I've got some really nice, thick, strong conditioner. Lots of conditioner. There's lots of hair. And then to that, I'm going to add a few drops of some serum, just to make it extra shiny. I'll mix these together on my hands. I'm going to put that on her tail. This conditioner smells amazing. It's like really minty. And then the serum is sort of flat, floral sort of smell. So you get this nice sort of really herbal conditioning treatment for the horse. It feels nice, doesn't it, Auroria? Yeah. Now I'm just going to take the tail and I'm going to twist it round and round, so that the hairs are supported when I'm combing it through. I don't snap any of these long hairs. It feels so slippery and soft and beautiful. Now I'm going to very carefully, I'm going to comb through here. The tail is going to be so silky after I've done this. Good girl. Hey. You can see there's still a little bit of dirt in the tail, but it's coming out with the conditioning treatment. Girl. Auroria's being so good. I think they know we're trying to do something nice for them. I hope you don't mind the background noises, but they are the sounds of the normal working stable yard at the barn. They all add to that feeling of just normality going ahead, and just the peace and the quiet that you get when you're at the barn. Just combing this treatment through. Auroria's got quite a lot of tail. So Auroria is a 10-year-old dressage horse. She belongs to Paula Leverton, who owns the yard that I bought at. And she's the half-sister of my horse, Wonky. She's a super lovely horse, really lovely horse to deal with. She has a really nice energy. All she ever wants to do is please you and do the right thing. So it's really nice to be able to do some pamper time with her, because I haven't really spent much time with her for about the last year or so. Just want to give it one last comb through, make sure I've got it right into the base of the tail. I don't know if you can hear all the birds. We've got loads of birds living in the barn at the moment. My horse's stable has got 4 beautiful little baby swallows that are just about to fledge in a nest, and they keep coming out of the nest and sitting on the bars inside the stable. They're just waiting to pick up the courage to fly away. But it's so lovely to see all the birds and hear them, and it's such a lovely, alive place to be. Alive but peaceful. I've got a lovely bucket of soapy water. It's got the same shampoo in it as I had for her tail, this lovely coconut shampoo. And I'm going to wash her mane. Good girl. Do you feel funny? Good girl. I want to make her mane really, really clean right down into the roots. Come here, sweetie. I know she's a little bit careful around her head, so I'm being really quiet. Good girl. I've got lots of soapy water on her. I think she's quite enjoying it. There's a good girl. I want to give her a really good massage down into the roots of her hair. Get all the crud out from the base of her mane. I'm not going to condition her mane because Paula might need to plait it tomorrow. And if you condition the mane, it makes it really hard to plait. It goes really slippery. It's so silky that you can't get your plaits to sit nicely. So I'm just going to comb into the base of the mane. Make sure I've got it clean right down to the roots. There's a good girl. Oh, is that nice? I hope you can hear her breathing. She's sighing. I think she's quite enjoying this. It is so hot today. today. She's kind of a bit sweaty and sticky anyway. And then to have a nice cool shower. Here's a good girl. I think that will do her mane. It smells fantastic. It's just a lovely wash. It makes the skin condition fabulous. It really improves the condition of the skin, and if the skin's good, it makes the hair on top really shiny. Good girl. Has an amazing herbal smell. Oh, it's very relaxing. You just know it's doing you good. You can hear her skin getting cleaner, her hair getting cleaner, because it starts to squeak on the sponge. Sure, I get her all over with the Botanica, get rid of all the sweat and the dirt and the mud. And then I'm going to do her with the grooming mitt, just to loosen any hairs that need to come out. Good girl. Good girl. Does that feel nice? It smells good, doesn't it, girl? Just washing between her back legs. Just be careful I don't tickle her. It's so relaxing, isn't it? Just the sound of the water and the lovely smell of the essential oils and the smell of horses and the sound of them breathing. I'm going to do the bottom of her legs with the shampoo like I did her mane and her tail once I've done her body. This is a wonderful thing. It's a dog grooming mitt that I got from the pet shop, and it makes the most lovely massage tool. Really helps me to get the shampoo deep into her coat. Get rid of all the dead skin and the dead hair. I think it feels quite nice as well. The horses don't normally object to the massage mitt. There we go. Now, you don't normally need to wash out the Botanica, but I think I'm going to wash out the Botanica when I've done both sides of her, just so that I get rid of all the sweat and muck that's in her coat. That's a good girl. Making sure I get all the sweat out from where her saddle and girth have been earlier today. I find it works really well to work going across the hair so that you can go deeper into the skin. It doesn't just roll off the top of the hair. Horses are quite greasy, so if you have something that's quite watery, it likes to roll off the skin. Once I've finished off this side, I'll do her with the grooming mitt. did the other side. And then I'll do her legs with the shampoo. And then we'll do the grand rinse. You always get a bit more dirt on the lower legs. It sticks on. So, going for a bit of a more aggressive shampoo helps get them nice and clean. Make sure you don't get any infections in the skin. Keeping the skin in really good condition. Good girlie. Good girl. It's been a while since she last had her back legs washed, so she's being a little bit careful, but she's being so good. There's a good girl. Quite sure when that dries that will look a lot cleaner than it does at the moment. I'm just going to rinse out the top of her mane, where I had the really nice coconut shampoo earlier. Goes a bit down my arms when I do this, but okay. And now I'm going to just gently rinse out the Botanica, just to get the last of the sweat out of her skin. Go down her leg. It is such a hot day, it's so nice to hose off a horse. I know I'm getting splashed by it, but I have to say being splashed by it is no hardship today. Good girl. There we go. Good girl. Oh, is it a bit chilly? It is so hot. Normally I use water that's warmed up in my shower king, but today, because it's like plus 30, I've decided that the cool water from the hose pipe might be nicer. Good girl. Feeling her skin, feeling for any patches of the wash. Good girl. Feeling for any patches of the wash, making sure it all feels nice and clean, almost squeaky. There's a good girl. Now I'm just going to rinse off this side again. I haven't got the hose pipe turned up full. I'm not blasting her in the face. Rinse it all out of your back again. Oh, it's a bit chilly. Oh, it's a bit chilly. All that sweat out. There's a good girl. I think they'll dry quite okay. They might not be perfect, but they'll be pretty good. There's a good girl. And now comes the final rinse of the tail. I'm just going to get rid of the last of that conditioning treatment we put in. Making sure all nicely rinsed out. And then when I've done that, I'm going to put a serum in, and then I'll brush the serum into the tail so it's really smooth and silky when it dries. That's quite nice, really. Really careful not to get it in her ears. I want to see if I can get some of the sweat out of her forelock. Good girl. Are you breathing? The Botanica is just working its magic, it's just lifting the sweat. It does smell really relaxing. Oh, sweetie, come here. Oh, real careful. Really careful around her eye to not let any of the drips go in her eye. But we can still wash the sweat off her eyelids. There's a good girl. Oh, is that nice? Really careful not to get anything inside her ears. Oh, nice and relaxed now. Back you go, back. Good girl. Going to do one more white round on this side. There's a good girl. One more little white round on the cheeks. Go around her ears. Oh. Come here. Ooh, come here. Good little rub of the forehead. See if I can make her forelock a little bit cleaner. One of our last things to do is I'm just going to brush her mane. This brush has the most amazing sound. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's just incredible. And it sounds really lovely when it goes through the hair. Auroria's mane feels really lovely and soft. Now it's a good girl. You can let me do your forelock. It just sounds so good, doesn't it? I think this is saving the best for last. I think brushing the tail is the nicest thing. It's a horse's tail, so I can use lots of serum. So make it really silky so it will just glide through the brush. Don't want to break any strands. It takes a horse about 3 years to grow its tail, so we don't want to break any strands because it will take 3 years for each hair to grow back if I break it. So, make sure it's got lots of serum on it. Put the last bits of serum off my palms. On the top of the tail. And then I'm going to brush it through. So it's all lovely and soft and silky for tomorrow. So back to this brush again. It's best. I'm going to twist the horse's tail so it supports itself. Can you hear the wood pigeons? I love the sound of wood pigeons. Whenever I stayed at my granddad's house, the sound I always really remember was the wood pigeons in the morning. It's just the most lovely sound. This tail just feels so good. Tell the horses like it when you do this. They always stand really still, and they often lift their tails up so you can get more to the sides of the tail. They help you because they think it feels nice. Now I'm going to take just the top. I'm going to give that a bit more of a brush. Make sure it's really smooth. And then I'm going to take another section from this side. And make sure this side is really smooth. These two bits together. Let's check through on this side. Make sure that's all clean. It's all well brushed out. There's no tangles. And then the very last finishing touch, I'm going to get a little bit more serum. I'm going to put it all around my fingers, and then I'm just going to put it through the tail. So hopefully tomorrow, when she goes for her training session, her tail is still really silky and tangle free. I hope you found bathing a horse as relaxing as I do. I think it's one of the nicest things you can do with a horse. When a horse has understood that being bathed is a nice thing, not a scary thing, but just playing with the horse's hair, making it clean and beautiful and silky. It just feels so nice and it smells so nice. And the sounds are really good. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope that's left you as relaxed as Auroria is. and hopefully see you soon.